My job today, this lovely Range Rover. Obvious damage is the front bumper. Got a bit of a mark on there. Got a mark down there, so I'm going to repair that bottom piece. So this is separate. It's a bit took out the light. I'm probably going to have to cut that off so it's okay for MOT. The light's not getting replaced because they're probably a fortune to buy. So I painted the bumper last night. It is going to need a bit of a flat and a polish. Unfortunately, I had an airline pull across the front of my space heater, and the space heater burnt a hole in the side of the airline, and it blew a load of dust and shit across the room. Not that one, the airline that happened to. I've now thrown it in the bin. So I've got a few bits that I'll have to flat out of it, but I'll do that when I get it on the car. So I'm going to whip this bumper off, and the first thing I'm going to do is remove this grille. So we've got that there, one there, and one there. So I've got these out, and they're actually a screw into a clip, and they don't like to come out, so you need to be careful with them. Looks like the grille stays on the bumper and comes off with the bumper all in one. So we've got some screws under here, and possibly some clips here to come out next. Looks like that just pulls off. Torques there, and there. And I've just found two more up there. So they are a 30 Torques, and I'm just going to use my cheap set here that I got off Amazon. Probably about 10 or 15 quid for that. Now I've slackened them all off, I'm just going to use the gun for speed. So there's some Phillips in here that go into the bumper from the dirt shield. There's a couple of them. Just whip them out. So this whole dirt shield under here is going to have to come out, so I can get to behind here to release the bumper. Well, I'm assuming that anyway. So I've jacked it up, and I've got a couple of stands under the vehicle for safety. I'm going to take these dirt shields out. So there's a couple of clips up there, and I think that'll free it off out the way. Tell a lie, so there is another one but I am going to have to get out down there. So I undid the Phillips that went into there. That's probably supposed to stay on the bumper. And it basically just unclipped, so this end just unclipped. So I found something else, and there's two 8mm hiding down there. There's one. There's the other. Phillips both sides. There, that needs to come out. So I've just worked out that that grille does actually pull out forwards. It takes quite a tug, but it will pull forwards. And it's revealed two more 8mm. So I think the bumper's just clipped on now. It just unclip, and I think it's going to come off. So there's a connector here to undo. You're probably going to need some grips to pull it apart, and spray some lubricant down it first because it is tight. Also, you've got these pipes for the headlight washers. So I've just pulled them away from behind the bumper as far as I can so far. So we've got this pipe there to undo, and that's it, pretty much off, disconnected. I've got a bit here that's broke. I'm going to have to repair this and put it on the new bumper. Again, they'll pull off somehow. But yeah, I think this is where you disconnect them. I'm not quite sure how you disconnect them. Maybe push that in or just try and pull them off somehow. Heating them up sometimes works. Anyway, that's the bumper off the Range Rover. Next job is to build this one up with the bits off this and get it fitted. Right, I've got this bumper all together. I've got this end cap repaired and painted. Everything all together. There is a cap to come for here. We didn't have it. But the guy where he had the accident, he's found out that apparently they have found the cap in the car park. So hopefully that will click back on. Anyway, let's get this on the vehicle.